I'm finishing up the weekend excitement with a little Meatball Madness. Giada De Laurentiis is hosting tonight's event, so let's get inside and see who's cooking.
What's in your recipe? Just gotta know.
You know, I'm the only one, well, obviously because I'm a California girl, I've got a chicken meatball. Nobody else has done a chicken meatball, so, you know, I'm going a little bit lighter this time. And a little orecchiette, some fresh mozzarella, and some tomatoes and basil. Keeping it simple, but keeping it on the light side.
How proud are you to be hosting this event?
You know what? After going to each one and trying each meatball and seeing how many Italians are here, I am so proud. I am so proud. Everybody's got a story about how it's their grandma's recipe, their aunt's recipe, their mama's recipe, and it kind of makes me feel like I'm at home. So it's really special for me.
The nicest thing you can do for another person is to cook them a meal. Why is it the nicest thing you can do for someone? Who cooks for you in your life? My mom. Your mother cooks for you. Okay. Need I say more? Who cooks for you? Your mother. Therefore, it is the most incredible gesture of love. Every time she cooks for you, she reaffirms that she loves you, that she cares about you, that you're important to her, and that you matter in this world. Do you know that? Absolutely.
I'm here with Rocco DiSpirito and his famous Mama's Meatballs and Mama.
What inspired this recipe?
It's too long.
It's too long, the recipe? My mom usually, her answer is usually, a lot of love inspires the recipe. Cook it with a love.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's her mother's recipe. A little bit adjusted over the 50 years of cooking in America, right?
Yes.
So what's in it? Tell everyone this big secret.
I don't have no secret.
But what's in the meatballs?
What is it? Beef, pork, and veal. Garlic, onion, la 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 la.
After changing the ingredients, having an original recipe, how difficult is it to adapt something like that to where the taste is still the same?
My mom does all the work, so for me it's not difficult at all. I literally just showed up.
So you're just a pawn in her world.
She's been working for, absolutely, yeah. Absolutely, she's my best side, my mama. She's been working for 3 days, making these meatballs morning and night. Whatever she did, I'm not aware of, so whatever adaptations, I have no idea. I'm the lazy son who shows up at the last minute and takes all the credit. I think the way the Italian-American food got adapted is that they brought their Italian recipes. The ingredients aren't the same in America, so they adapted, but they're always looking for the same flavors and the same flavor profiles, and so it's all about that wonderful mixture of sour, salt, sweet, bitter that they bring from the old country, and that's it.
So being a part of this kind of event with this kind of background, with your mother doing all of your work,
great.
What's it like to be a part of something like this?
Oh, it's fantastic. New York City Wine and Food Festival is going to pull down probably $1 million for Food Bank of New York City. Being a part of that speaks for itself. Feeding people, which is the thing we both love to do more than anything in the world, speaks for itself. So it's a win-win-win-win-win. Chefs are suckers for charities. I said, so what do I have to do? He said, you just got to do a little triathlon. I'm like, triathlon sounds kind of cool. All right. Triathlon. Normally I got to make 500 meatballs and serve them. And then I get my mom to do it, and I'm off the hook.
And who do you think's going to win?
Only mama should make meatballs, right?
I agree with that.
She is going to win. There's no
question
about it.
Well,
and if she doesn't win, we're going to look into it.
Should I some cheese? No? Okay.
All right, and we're here, Meatball Madness. What's in here? What's the sauce?
The secret to my perfect, excellent meatballs are, of course, a mixture of veal, pork, and beef, onions, garlic, lots of love, lots of salt, and you really got to saute the onions first, and then plenty of pancetta in the tomato sauce. And we taste every step of the way to make sure that we are perfect every step of the way.
We're raising money for 2 great causes. You both are a huge part of that. What does it feel like to know that you're making such a huge difference right before the holidays for so many people in New York?
I mean, listen, all of us here in this room have to consider ourselves very fortunate to be able to come to an event like this. There's people that would dream to be involved in something like this. So, the little that we can do to kind of just give back to the less fortunate is an amazing opportunity, and I think we're all on the same page when it comes to that.
That's why we do it. There's no question about it. That's why we do it. Lee Schrager organizes some great events. We do a lot of charity events like this all the time in the city, but there's no question that this time of year it means more than anything else. And we are very fortunate, so it's nice to be able to help out and give back to the community.
Things are winding down here at Meatball Madness, the final event of the weekend. I tasted my last sip of wine, had my last bite of food. Now I'm ready to hit the treadmill and prepare for next year. Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Elise Rooker. We'll see you next time.